Hey, today is the video that I always do. I always do these videos, by the way. Yes, I haven't uploaded my live event video. At the moment I haven't. Maybe it'll be live. I'm probably gonna upload like every single day because I have a bunch of videos that I need to upload. Like these videos are called the need to upload every single day until new season. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna start making shorts again if I can find something to make a short about. Uh, anyways, so I'm just gonna kick things right off with the build up to the season was. It was pretty good, actually. Honestly, I like the build up. The only thing to me that that was a little weird with the build. I mean, honestly, not really weird. Honestly, no, the build up was actually pretty good. The build up was not no, actually wasn't too bad. I would have a summer update section here, but I'm not even going to count that. So there wasn't even a summer. How the hell was the summer update worse than the last one? Don't even know. That shit was a zero. I gave that shit a zero, depending on how you put it, I guess. If you want to say, because technically the summer update lasted the whole season, so technically, if you want to say that, it would be 100 out of 10. But no, I wouldn't say that. Build up. Let's just start with build up. So, from because the thing is, we had the sandstorm. Because after the event with the Pandora's box, we had the sandstorm in the distance with the ship. We got closer. And then we got the trailer, we got all the stuff, the normal stuff, the normal build up. It was 8.5. I actually kind of like the build up with I kind of like the hand to build up better because the thing is, technically, I only count the build up for like the last few days of the season coming into the next season. And it's funny, I can already kind of rank the build up for season 4 already since we're still kind of in that phase, but at the same time, build up already happened, so, you know. Map. I actually really love this map. This map is like a 10 for me. Listen, man, this is the first time they added like a desert biome in so long. The map doesn't have like too much greenery, but yet it's like cause the thing is some of the greenery is different. Like over here, I like this biome over here, but I do kind of hope it changes soon because it's a little tiring. I'm a little tired of this, but actually no, I kind of like this biome. It's like jungle-ish one, but I'm a little tired of this biome. This biome's a little iffy. But it's all good. Adding I mean, well, obviously we still have the underworld and this stuff, but then we got all of this, which I think is pretty cool. It does look a little crazy next to this, but sometimes you gotta be crazy. Honestly, just like Chapter 4 Season 2, for me, this map gets a 10, because Chapter 4 Season 2 was perfect. I feel like the map was great. This map is also great. Let's hopefully they can make it even better in Season 4. It seems like they will with the Marvel season, you already know. Alright, Battle Pass. My friend said it was like a 6. I disagree. A lot. Actually, only because I feel like because you have Megalodon, the because I feel like Megalodon was actually part of the story now. The Battle Pass motherfucking characters are actually part of the story. This person wasn't. Like all the characters really fit, I guess, except for some. Some didn't really fit at all actually. Obviously, we had our meme skin of the season, which was great. Because all these motherfuckers look like, kind of like these rusty looking people shit. And the Battle Pass had a lot of there's some good shit in it. I'm going to give it a 9. I thought this Battle Pass was really strong. It was one of our stronger Battle Passes that we've had. At least in, how many seasons have we gotten mid Battle Passes? Oh, yeah, this is the best Battle Pass, I guess, since Chapter 3 season something, or Chapter 4 season 1. Actually, no, Chapter 4 season 1's Battle Pass. I don't even remember that shit. Let's go to gameplay. Now, this is the part that, there's a big problem with the gameplay. At the start, it was overpowered, yes, but it was also really fun. I loved the overpowered feel of it. Now, honestly, I do think that tweaks should have been made. I'm not gonna totally say like, oh yeah, no tweaks at all. I'm like, oh yeah, obviously, but like, it was a little crazy. So, you know, man, I hope that with next season, since we're getting all those mythics, let's hope the competitive players just shut up for 1 minute. And also, I partly blame competitive players for really doing that. They're the reason. But then they started saying the season's so boring. Brother, what the fuck? Yeah, we're supposed to be saying that because you literally removed everything. You get Epic Games listen to competitive. That was their problem. Don't listen to competitive players. They play competitive. They are not the majority of your fucking fan base. They speak the loudest, but they're not the majority. The majority actually kind of wants the crazy cars and stuff. Yeah, you can tweak it, but maybe don't totally ban it. I mean, yeah, they banned it from They banned it from like the game for a few days, and then banned it from ranked. And ranked has like nothing, which is fine. But then everyone started going crazy with Nitro, and then they're like, "But you need to patch Nitro." Okay, do you want us just revert the season? Because on all and then they'll be like, "You want to go back to chapter 1?" They'll be like, "Yeah." Like that's like the simple solution for everything. Just go back to chapter 1. This shit sucks. Like, oh my god. This season especially showed how split the community is all the time. Especially this season. I'm on the side where I'm like, I want the crazy vehicles. Dude, those first 2 weeks of the season were like the most fun parts of the season. I mean, there's a lot of other fun parts of the season, but I feel like once they started patching everything, like the vehicles got worse. Like, honestly, I mean, I still like using them. They're still pretty fun, but they're just not as fun anymore. They don't even go as fast anymore. Nitro is always fun, but like with the movement, but it's like, it's just not the same as at the start of the season. So gameplay at the start would have been for me like a 9. Now it's like an 8. And there are some things like you can do the Fall Guys stuff. That's cool, but it's only at one part of the map. The only thing I think the Fall Guys should like go around the map so you can like land at other places all the time, not just land at fucking classy courts. Shit gets annoying landing there all the time. But map changes. I mean, hey, we're gonna get into that 1 minute. Obviously, with our big map change we had mid-season. Wink, wink. Yeah, no, but I think the gameplay was still like an 8.5. It was good. It was really good. A lot of times the gameplay is like, all right, it's pretty good. And like sometimes I get like bored. Like nowadays I definitely do get bored of it because like obviously if it's going to be the same thing all the time, you're going to get bored. And I think the thing that made things like season 7 of chapter 2 for me, that was like a really good gameplay season because there's always stuff going on. Always something. The weapons were unpredictable. Shit that would happen would be unpredictable. Like, shit was just unpredictable, and I like it. I like it like that. But at the same time, it was still pretty balanced. So, I mean, well, not UFOs, but you know what I'm talking about. So, other than that, again, still is great. Let's get into collabs, but this is slash update. Every update was a collab. Is that a bad thing? No. No, it's not. A lot of people like Fortnite has lost their identity. But what was their identity? It was Battle Royale, but they're obviously going to change it. If this game stayed the same Battle Royale, like Warzone, this shit would be dead, bro. You would move on. That's why they're changing their game. That's why they're so popular. That's why they're still in top 10 biggest games. They're still popular. Not in the mainstream, but they're still popular. I mean, obviously when they brought back OG Fortnite, they'd be popular again. But Chapter 5 was still good. I think Chapter 5 just gets overly hated. The whole thing has been overly hated. The whole time. By people are like, well, yeah, it's obviously going to be bad, so I'm not even going to try it. Like, you're just already saying that it's going to be garbage. If you say it's going to be garbage, of course it's going to be garbage. You're not going to give it a chance, really. Give it a fucking chance. And just put everything aside. Just act like I've never played this fucking game before. What's this? That's how I go into stuff, and look, I actually kind of like it. So, I go in stuff unbiased. I don't have a bias. Does that make me better? Yes. But I don't have a bias. Especially when listening to music, anything. I don't put a bias on somebody. Even if I don't like the artist or I don't like the company, I put that shit aside and just play the game. Like, you can't just do that. All right, let's just get into the updates. First update, I might forget some. First update was Metallica. Not entirely. No, it was Metallica, right? It was Metallica. Yeah, the Metallica update coming in the festival. Having all the festival stuff. It was a great festival season when it first started. Also, at the same time, like, should I be ranking like festival and all that stuff. Like, should I be ranking festival and Lego? Because I don't think they're like part of their battle. This is about Chapter 5, Season 3, and what's going on in the Battle Royale. So I'm not even going to rank those. Just to let you know. I will still rank creative and comp. Creative is still a big point of the game that still deserves. Because the thing is, creative still goes into the season, but it's like the least of the ranking, honestly. So it doesn't really matter. Collabs, again, collabs slash update. So the collabs I thought were pretty good this season. I thought they were great. The first update was the Metallica stuff. That was really cool. The second update was still Metallica, but guess what? It came out randomly on Saturday with the announcement that we're getting Fortnite Reload. Reload, I thought Reload was cool. I thought it was cool. Maybe I should add like a Reload section, but I guess that's also going to go in collabs. For me, Reload was like it was all right. I thought at the start it was great. You know, it's cool. Like, great, we have this cool new game mode, but I feel like to me it's still part of like the metaverse is going to decline because the map obviously it seems like the map's gonna change though, which is good to keep that game mode alive. That game mode is great, you know, keeping it alive. I like it. It also got a lot of people back into the game. You know, it got the game pretty popular, and they also had a Metallica event the same day. That was a great update. That was like really good. And also, I'm pretty sure that's like the same update we got the All Sweat Summer event. It was like part of the event. There was like three parts to the event: the Reload Metallica part of the event, the actual All Sweat Summer quest, and then and then the Cybertruck. I'm not counting Pirates of the Caribbean. That's its own thing. That is its own thing. That is not even summer event. If we want to have a summer section, this summer gets a fucking 0. This shit was fucking ass. That summer event was god awful. Holy shit, that was terrible. If you want to put it to the fact that there's nothing. But thing is, the summer event's weird because it makes, to me, the summer event's kind of weird. Because, like, it lasted the whole season. So, was it even really a summer event? It was just extra quests for random awards that no one's going to ever use. Like, 3 random awards I'm never going to use. Again, I'm going to give the first update Metallica one because they added the whole Loot Island Metallica 8.5, you know, add the whole car, the festival, actually, with everything? Shit, I'll give that a 9. And then the reload, that update was a 10 for me because they added, like, so much shit in, like, 1 second. Okay, the summer gets, like, a fucking 0, but, I guess that was all compacted in that one update. So if you want to say, I guess that's 9.5. Good job, Summer. But there's Pirates of the Caribbean next, which also, for me, that was a 10 as well. We got the whole Pirate Battle Pass, mini pass, and they're still adding more skins from it. We got a fucking mid-season POI and a goddamn mid-season landmark. When have they done that? Never. They don't do that. That's the funny part. They don't actually do that. Yeah, they added it over here, but the problem is, we had it for 2 weeks, and then the final update of the season, they just removed it. So yeah, and then we got Fall Guys. This was definitely I think the weakest update of the chapter. This latest one, the Fall Guys one, that was definitely the weakest, but it wasn't like bad, but it was just weak compared to literally all the other updates that we had. It's kind of weak, but we also did get all the event files, and the event did happen on that update, so that bumps it up to an 8 instead of like a 7 or something. Which I actually been calculating all these results. So wait, that's wrong. That's just wrong. Hold on. I just messed up my shit. Yeah, but the updates honestly, again, they're really good. I would give a collabs and update definitely get like a 9. Definitely, they're getting like a big fat 9. Big fat 9. Anyways, competitive. I thought competitive was good during that like summer event. It was so stupid. It's like, why? I thought competitive was really good. we started out with Nick A30. I forgot we had Nick A30's icon skin come out, and everyone just hated on it for some reason. Talca Cup, the FNCS qualifiers happened. FNCS was kind of a mess this season. Because thing is, they kept doing a bunch of last minute changes before the tournaments. That's one thing I can be like, okay, I understand why you guys are mad. That's competitive. That's for actual money. I understand why you're mad. I'd be pretty fucking pissed too. Major 3 Grand Finals was cool. It was cool. But thing is, there was some huge cheating allegations. Like really huge cheating stuff. And the fact that someone goes into FNCS and just cheats their way through it is actually messed up. Just saying, it's actually fucked up that you go into FNCS. I think it was these guys. Apparently, some people are saying it's these guys who did it. That's just allegations. I don't know. Maybe it is. Also, a lot of EU players came over this season, which made a really cool story for these motherfuckers. Competitive was actually pretty fun to see for the last 2 weeks. The first part of it was just a fucking mess. So I'm gonna give that shit like an 8 because it was a mess at the start. Let's go to creative. Okay. Well, there we go. Creative was good. It was definitely. They added some great stuff. They just added proximity chat, so that was great. But I feel like we're missing the prefabs and galleries. We're missing. They did add prefabs and galleries. They did. But I feel like we're missing certain ones. Like nature galleries for chapter 4 and 5. We're missing a lot of those. We're missing a lot of POI galleries. Yeah, we have Creative 2.0. We can make our own shit. But half the community uses 1.0! What the fuck? Like, half the community uses 1.0 still. And 1.0 is still useful for even 2.0 maps. So they should just add them. Because I can tell they can add them. But they don't. That just gives Creative a 7 for me. Because I know they can add it, but it's like they don't do it. They added guns, but just they added random shit. But they did add like a bunch of old mythics coming back and to the same gun for some reason. So I guess they did that. Let's go to story. Story started off well. I don't remember everything that happened in the story. I do know we had to find stuff for the Oracle. Apparently the Oracle's energy was really, crazy. Again, I'd go watch someone like Clark Kent or somebody for storyline stuff. Just go find some story stuff on YouTube. I have no fucking clue. I forgot. Because there was a lot of story stuff going on with the season. There was a bunch of story quests during the entire season, but I really want to recap the end of the story. This also goes kind of update live event part. That live event was sick. A lot of people don't like it because it was but it had an actual countdown and it was it wasn't fleshed out and Shut up, lah. Shut up. Because I thought that shit was great. It was still a mini event. We should have known it was a mini event because Epic didn't even announce it. All they announced on Twitter was the D23 event, which would actually be the build-up for next season, which was cool. I have some words about that. But the D23 event, they actually showed that shit about the back bling before even saying shit about the actual event. Once the event was over, then they dropped the first teaser, which I thought was great. This is getting into the build-up of next season. Again, the story. I thought the story was really great. Charlie Wen is absolutely showing up. I think, I like Donald Mustard, don't get me wrong. But that motherfucker, I feel like he couldn't keep going. That's just me, though. I feel like he couldn't really keep going with the game. And, this game has grown so much. But, I feel like there's a big disconnect with the storyline. Because the storyline was kind of lacking for a while. I feel like ever since Charlie Wen took over, storylines are getting better. I think he really took over around Chapter 5, end of Chapter 4. But he only really took over Chapter 5. And it's quite obvious. You can tell when he took over. He took over, and right when he took over, we started getting mini events every single season. That's already amazing. Kind of setting the stage for next season already. Instead, it kind of brings me back to the old times of the Rocket event happening, and then we have the remains of the Rocket event for the last few days. That was great. And honestly, I hope they keep doing that because that is so freaking good. I love it. The story of the season was a 9 for me. With the event and everything, I actually understand it a lot more. I couldn't really explain it too much because I'm not a story analyst. I don't fucking know. There was a lot of stuff going on. Some stuff were like, okay, well, what does this have to do with anything? But the thing is, it all connected in the end. I kind of liked it. This story made the most sense. And they didn't, and this is the first chapter in so many long chapters where they haven't drowned out the story with comic books. Finally! I'm so tired of comic books. Stop doing comic books. And this is Donald Mustard. This is why I didn't like what he was doing. This motherfucker kept doing comic books. You ruin it. You ruin the story. Comic books. Yes. And what I hope for the future, which we have the future right here. The thing with this next season's build up is like you just put everything out already. So it's like, what are we building up on at this point? I mean, we already have the trailer. I already got my trailer reaction. I'm pretty sure I do. But yeah, I'm excited for the Absolute Doom. Absolute Doom. And I'm also wondering, how is this going to go into OG Chapter 2? How the hell? And someone else also pointed out, the chest, the big chest. What was it? I forgot. It was like the big orange chest that like crashed down and that like it was dropped by the hand. People say like that's kind of the new 0 point, and I kind of see it, cause that's like the main focus of every season, finding the chest. And this season was like a lot of stuff about the oracles and stuff. The oracle hold great power, and also the chest hold great power, which is now Doom just got a bunch of powers from that shit, even though he already had him. But you know what? More stuff. He got more stuff. Overall, I'm going to calculate the results. I give it build up 8.5. Map 10, 9, 8.5, 9, 8, 7, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not right. I'm about to say 61 the foot. Really? What the hell did I rank last season? No way! Did I seriously rank last season 8.9? That must be wrong, because I'm pretty sure I rated it a fucking 8. Yeah, 8.1. Yeah, I ranked that at 8.1. A lot of these rankings are so outdated. That was Chapter 5. Wasn't that Chapter 5? Season 1? Oh, I thought Chapter 5 was pretty good. Chapter 5 Season 1 was good, but out of the entire chapters in the season, this is going to be the most shocking thing, I say. Maybe. Or maybe not to some people. Because for me, this is my favorite season of the chapter. I feel like they really delivered with most of the things. The things that ruined the season was the community. That's what you could say ruined it. And I will totally stand by that. Fuck my other rating. This season gets a 9. It might not be like entirely accurate, but if I want to be more accurate, this shit gets a 9.2. It's honestly lined up with my top 5 favorite seasons of all time. I'm literally not even lying. I really enjoyed this thing. This season was great, honestly. Keep doing more seasons like this. I feel like, doing a bunch of more fun things. Don't listen to comp players. But I will say, split the loopholes from, like some suggestions. Split the loopholes for ranked and pubs. If you are a comp player, if you're a really sweat player, and you're like complaining about pubs, like, oh, it's so hard, then go competitive. Please go to ranked. Let us do what we want. Shut the hell up and stop complaining. If you don't want to do that, then go play another game. I'm sorry, just go play another game for a whole season. It doesn't hurt. Or fucking get better. Deal with the new meta. Some people just need to get better in new metas. And that's what makes you a good player. If you can adapt to a new meta. Even if it's a broken meta. Still adapt. That's how you get good at the game. Even if I do that, I'm still ass at the game, so. Probably because I play on console, so. Actually, that's not even an excuse. There was someone in the FNCS that was in fucking console, so. Not really excused at all. But. Yeah, I guess that's it. See y'all in the new season. I'm really excited for it. We already got the cover art. This cover art. The cover art is so fucking hard. Look at this shit. This is so cool. And the fact that we got Jonesy as Captain America also in the trailer. The one last thing I want to say. Why the hell is Jonesy so damn majestic in the fucking trailer, bro? Look at the trailer. Don't tell me he looked mad majestic. Oh, he kind of cute.